quick vignette to start. Two teams push adjacent changes on the same morning. One notices a regression, the other says, "Not our deploy." And suddenly, a 3-week rollback saga begins. That cost hundreds of hours and a week's lost momentum. Today, I want to give you something to prevent that. The Cross-Team Compact, a one-line mini SLA you attach before any cross-team experiment. It makes rollback rights explicit, limits exposure, and keeps integrations reversible. Make your next move count.
That image is painfully familiar. I've seen teams accept vague promises because there wasn't a quick way to hold someone accountable. So this compact, it's meant to be minimal by design, right? Not more paperwork?
Exactly. Core insight, ambiguity, not the bug, is often the real failure mode. A short, machine-readable SLA beats vague promises because clarity preserves optionality. When things go wrong, you can revert fast, without politics. You trade a small upfront discipline for outsized protection against long-tail rework.
And that optionality piece is the operational leverage. Cheaper reversions, clearer incentives, faster learning loops. Patterns create power.
Now, the compact token itself, one line you can paste into a ticket or PR. Read it out loud with me. Scope, primary owner. Accepting teams. Response SLA, hours. Resource cap, USD per time per units. Success metric plus threshold. Rollback rights, who, how, expiry. That's the full token. Each field is required. No blanks, no TBDs.
Walk me through the fields. Scope and primary owner are obvious, but what about response SLA and resource cap in practice?
Response SLA is the monitoring and reaction window, the hours in which the owner must acknowledge and begin mitigation. Typical values: 1 to 4 hours for production-critical changes, 24 hours for lower risk. Resource cap is explicit, a dollar limit or quota cap for the experiment, e.g. 2K USD or 10% of concurrency for 48 hours. Think of it as an exposure budget. Success metric is the concrete signal you watch, with a threshold that triggers rollback rights. And rollback rights names who can execute a revert, how it's done, automated revert, feature flag off, etc., and when that right expires.
So the compact makes responsibility and power explicit. I like that. How do you keep teams from treating this as just another checkbox?
Good question. There are 3 enforcement primitives I recommend. First, auto-attach the compact to PR and ticket templates and fail CI if a compact is missing for cross-team changes. That forces a decision at commit time. Second, escrow a small resource budget, time or quota, that only unlocks after explicit acceptance by adjacent teams. Third, an arbitration quick path, pre-named rotating adjudicator with a 1-hour decision window and a required 1-line rationale recorded after adjudication. Together, they make acceptance meaningful and auditable.
I can picture that flow. PR opened, compact attached, consumer teams accept within the PR, escrow held, then CI gates merge. If a signal breaches, escrow prevents runaway costs while rollback can be executed. Precision drives agency.
Exactly. A few specifics worth calling out. Make the CI check simple. A regex that validates the compact token exists and fields are populated. Escrow should be small at first. Conservative caps reduce friction. For arbitration, avoid permanent executives as tiebreakers. Use a rotating empowered adjudicator to prevent politics and overload. Require a 1-line provenance for each acceptance, so merges are blocked until real acceptances exist.
You also mentioned AI patterns to accelerate adoption. What's the usable prompt set for busy teams?
2 constrained prompts. Prompt A, draft a compact from meeting notes. Say in the prompt, given these meeting notes and the release ticket URL, draft a 1-line cross-team compact. Include a provenance line, who attended and why they accepted. Make the response SLA explicit in hours and suggest a conservative resource cap. Output only the compact token and the provenance line.
That gives you paste-ready text and traceability.
And prompt B? Teams will want to know which consumers to require acceptance from.
Prompt B maps likely consumer teams from recent commits, ownership files, and API call logs. The prompt, given this list of commits, code owner's excerpt, and recent traffic logs, return a ranked list of consumer teams with a confidence band and one-line reason per team. Mark high-confidence consumers that must accept the compact. Keep the prompt narrow and returnable as JSON so automation can post accept requests automatically.
Nice! That reduces negotiation noise. Now, if a team wants to pilot this, what's the simplest 7-day plan?
7-day pilot, step by step. Day 0, pick one contested or recurring cross-team change. Paste a compact into the ticket. Day 0 to 1. Require explicit acceptances from adjacent teams within 24 hours. Block merges until acceptances exist. Day 1. Enable escrow and merge. Days 2 to 7. Monitor the success metric daily and log provenance. If the threshold breaches, execute the rollback right immediately and publish a one-page lesson. After day 7, review friction metrics, acceptance lag, escrow friction, and arbitration events. Iterate caps and adjudicator rotation before broader rollout.
Practical and fast. A single pilot like that reveals whether the compact is real or procedural. If teams accept but don't monitor, the pilot will show it quickly.
A couple of quick implementation tips. Start with generous resource caps so the friction cost is low. Require the provenance line to prevent perfunctory sign-offs. And keep the arbitration window short, 1 hour, so disputes don't fester. If you design for speed and auditability, the compact preserves velocity rather than adding bureaucracy.
All right, your executable next step is simple. Paste a compact into tonight's cross-team ticket and require acceptances. Try the CI regex and one of the AI prompts to produce the compact from your meeting notes.
If you do one thing after this episode, add a cross-team compact to your next cross-team ticket, enforce acceptance in CI, and run a 7-day pilot. Subscribe so you get short, repeatable frameworks like this every day. Stay agentic.